If you focus, man, would you please rock with it? If you overstand, you know. Get focused, man, cause whether poopy or over, man, we doing it. If you focus, man, would you please rock with it? If you
Focus is a 2015 film that I just got back from a screening for. And the plot of this movie is we meet Will Smith, who plays this character, Nicky. And Nicky is somewhat of an entrepreneur. Because he's rich, he's running his own business of sorts, even though it's not exactly legal. In fact, he's a professional con man, if there was ever such a thing. I mean, he goes out and he not only can steal people's belongings without them somehow knowing about it, but he also gets hired for millions of dollars to do jobs for people. So, yeah, he's doing pretty well. And one day he meets Margot Robbie's character, Jess, and she's sort of in the same business. I mean, she's a con woman, but she's not nearly at the level he's at. So she's desperate. She wants him to show her the ropes, to teach her everything that he knows. So they're doing that, and everything is going well. They're together until one day, practically all of that changes. And their relationship especially takes some twists and turns, and the whole con is turned upside down. I'll get to more of that in a minute. Now, what I thought of Focus was, this is so weird. I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on this movie. There's a part of me that liked it, and when I say I liked the two lead actors. I liked Will Smith and Margot Robbie. I thought they were great together. They had great chemistry. They looked well together. I could buy them as a couple. I can buy the fact that they seemed like they were legit falling in love. Which, I mean, I don't know how Will Smith's wife would feel about that. Actually, wait, aren't they like swingers? Or maybe that was just a rumor. But Margot Robbie, I was more so paying attention to her and watching her in this movie. Because, not just because she's hot, which she is, she's gorgeous, but since she is playing Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad movie, I can't help but watch her now and just try to see what she has. And it's not like you can see anything from this particular role and think, yes, she can be Harley Quinn from this character. No, she's not silly, she's not goofy, there's really nothing to grab from there. But I wanted to see her here because I've only seen her in one other movie, The Wolf of Wall Street. So I wanted to see how she played this character, if she did have different attributes, if she was versatile in her acting. And you know what? I think she was. I have full faith in her now that she can pull off a different character like that because she was into this. She was charismatic, she was funny. This is the part where I guess I don't really care for some of this stuff. When you get to the conning, sure, Will Smith, he's great at this, right? He's like the Hitch of cons, I guess. I mean, this guy, he knows every trick, everything in the book. And when he's teaching Margot Robbie the steps that you have to do, the ways how you can manipulate people before you steal their stuff, it's just, it all seems very far-fetched, very over the top, just not realistic at all. And I get it. It's a fucking movie. Like, not every movie has to be realistic. Some movies you do have to suspend your disbelief and just kind of go with it. And I could see more people doing that than I was. It was just, there was some moments where I said, okay, this is just all too much. I can't really buy that it's possible that you can steal all these people's stuff this easily, that there's a science to all of this. It all seemed too easy, especially Margot Robbie learning all of this. She learned it pretty quick, and it almost didn't seem like this was hard at all to do. But then the movie kind of took a twist. It went in a direction that I wasn't really expecting, and I don't want to give too much of that away. I don't know what's in the trailer, so I'll just say that their relationship doesn't really go the way you expect. And when Will Smith is trying to do this next job and her involvement in it, it creates all of these other problems. And then there comes a lot of points, actually, where the movie is sort of telling you that this is what's going on. This is the situation. And then it's like, no, actually, this is what's really going on. The movie is conning you. And then it's even like, oh, you thought that was it? No, it's actually this. So there's so many times where the movie is conning you into making you think that you know the plot, that you know the intentions of the characters, that you know what's going on, but in fact you don't. And I get it. In a way, it's kind of clever, since this movie is about cons, to have the movie itself con you. But I just thought that there came a point where the third or fourth or even fifth time it felt like, where the movie was like, oh, no, this is what's really going on. It's like, okay, I started to become disinterested. I didn't care as much about what exactly was going on, because everybody in this movie apparently is fake and phony, and you can't really buy anything that's going on. Ultimately, I'm going to give it a rental. That's my rating. It's not bad at all, really, and if nothing else, if you watch this and don't think the plot is all that strong, the acting is pretty great, so I can give it that. Will Smith, he probably needs this movie to be a big hit, because after Earth, holy fuck, he needs something bad. Will Smith and Margot Robbie are both going to be in that Suicide Squad, so I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't at all thinking about their two characters interacting and thinking, yeah, this might be a preview to what we're going to see in 2016. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you're at all interested in checking out Focus. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!